Welcome back. Today is Tuesday, so that means we will be going through the two 3-pound lortone tumbler barrels and rinsing them out and seeing what's ready to move on. There's the slurry. I always think that I don't put enough water in, and then I open them up and I think I could have put a little less in. I don't know how that works every week, but I'm going down and down on the water usage. This is the barrel with the blue lace agate, and there's some amethyst in there, some rose quartz, and I don't spend a whole lot of time rinsing out because I'm only running coarse in these rotary tumblers, so we'll just rinse them off, check them out, see if they're ready to move on or not. And what's ready to move on, we move on, and what's ready to not, we roll another week, and then we'll add some more stuff as filler. Alright. This blue lace is starting to look alright. It had like a thick layer on the backside that it's just about off. And once that's off, we'll be ready. Oh, I put some Botswana agate in there last week just because I've got some laying around that needs tumbled and I needed some filler. Big piece of rose quartz. Alright, some white quartz, or clear quartz, whatever you call it. I think they'd be clear. Alright, well, I will go through those and see what's ready to move on. And then we'll go through the other one. Alright, on that barrel, we had one piece of rose quartz and one piece of amethyst that were ready to move on. So, we've got a little bit of room in the barrel because everything shrunk a little bit. We'll got the water in there already. We're going to throw in some more Botswana agates to fill the void because that's what I've got. And three more tablespoons of 4670 grit. 1, 2, 3. All right, we will get that one back on the tumbler, get it rolling, and we will go through the other one. All right, here's the other 3-pound barrel. Again, I feel like there's more water in it now than what I put in last week, but I'm working on getting my water down. So there's all the slurry. Looks a little thin. All the grit's all used up. All right. This one's got some green stuff that I don't know. I think maybe this is unikite. I think. And then maybe some of these other ones. Possibly. If you think differently or you know what you think it might be, don't be afraid to leave a comment. Because I'm not 100% sure. I've got some more of these Bahi agates. That one's one that I cut. Yeah, so I will go through these. I don't know what this stuff is. If anybody has any idea, I don't really know what it is. Adventuring? I don't know for sure. Alright, well, I'll go through these to see what's ready to move on, and then I'll be right back. Alright, this barrel had these 3 green rocks and this end cut of this Bahi agate that I cut that are ready to move on to medium. So we filled it back up with some more random stuff that we have that I don't exactly know what it is, because we're not ready to start I'm going to start a series of tumbles of a couple of different rocks that I want to get a series started on, but I don't have that material here yet, so we're just going to keep working on. I've got these buckets of random stuff that I bought off the internet, so I'm still working on some of that, and some of it turns out cool. So I'll get 3 more tablespoons of the 4670 into that, and we'll be ready to roll it for another week. And also this morning we are going to do, I've got the Lotto tumbler that is done in polish. So as soon as we're done with this, we're going to roll right into the Lotto tumbler, and we'll go through and see some of those that are all done with polish. And now we have this container right here, and that is all the stuff that we have ready to go to medium in the Lotto tumbler. But we will see after I get it emptied if it looks like it's going to be enough to run it, or if we're going to have to wait a week. So the verdict is still out on that. We'll see. So we'll be back with the Lotto tumbler here in a minute. All right, here is the Lotto tumbler with the rocks that were in polish, and we added some soap and a little extra water and ran them for about an hour or 2, and now they should be done. Some people would burnish them or run them with some borax or whatever, but I'm going to rinse them and we'll let them dry and we'll see how they look, and if I think we need to do that, we will do that. But otherwise, a lot of times with this Lotto tumbler, I don't feel like we really need to do it. So we will see how they look after they dry, and then we'll make that decision. Some of these rocks aren't done. Some of them aren't done. We just had to have a little bit of filler in there to run the batch, but I'll sort through them and we'll take a closer look at the ones that are done. All right, we'll put them in here. There's what we got. Put them in the water here. Rinse some more of the soap off. Alright, I will go through those and we will look at the ones that are done and see how they look. Alright, these are all the pieces that came out of polish today. Wasn't a lot, there was a lot of filler in there because I'm impatient and I wanted to run it, so I had a lot of media in there. But these are all some miscellaneous stuff that I don't really know what they are. And some of them have some flaws in them that I'd basically have to run the whole rock away to get rid of them, so we called them good. Oh, it's got some cool. That's a crazy lace. Yeah, it's got a lot of undercutting and stuff, but it is what it is. This one's got some kind of stuff going on, and I don't know what it is, but it took a good shine. And then here's some pieces of red jasper, and those all took a really good shine. Some of them have some lines, or not banding necessarily, but some lines in them that I don't know what that is, but and then I've got this jasper that I cut. That one might have to get some more attention. I just see it's got a crack in it right there. And then these are some miscellaneous pieces of crazy lace that I have that aren't perfect, but it was another thing where I would have had to tumble the whole thing away to make it perfect, and I'm not going to do that at this time. I could always put them back in and try to fix some of the flaws, but as of right now, we're going to call them good. Alright, that's all we've got for today. And we're going to put the rest of what I had ready for medium into the lotto tumbler, and we will put it in there with 1 tablespoon of the, I think it's 180-220 silica carbide, and it will run for like 3 days. And then we'll take another look. Thanks for watching.